Hi and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about Portulacarias. In front of me I have three varieties of Portulacaria. I don't know the name of them, but this is the variegated there. It's very slow growing, but if you have it under strong LED lights you can get it really compact. Here we have, it becomes yellow when the new shoots become yellow, and here is the green one. This tree started from a cutting about a little bit thicker than this stem here. It's about 3 years old. And when you give them good light, they become very compact. It started about from this size. This cutting is about 2 months old now. I haven't pruned it anything yet, because I just wanted to thicken up first before I start pruning. This Portulacaria here is the oldest one that I own. It's trimmed out and defoliated about 6 months ago. The wiring started about about 3 months ago. The wire, when you wire a Portulacaria, you really need to let the wire dig deep in and almost scar it. It will not scar it, it will just pop back. The bark is like papers, a lot of layers of paper. So there's no problems of scarring, and I feel that now it's this lower branch needs to go and this back branch needs to go, so we get a good nice full canopy. There is small branches that needs to be wired. Not going to do that yet because I want them to see how full they become, and then I defoliate it, and then I'm going to put wire on it and then let it grow again. And Portulacarias, you don't need to be very shy about how much nutrients you give. You can't really overdo it. You can give them as much nutrients as you want and you will not burn any roots. This is a fantastic way of growing Portulacaria. They can handle a lot of pressure. And the good thing is, these are good when you travel a lot. Here we have the variegated one. It's a very slow grower, so it's not usually, you don't see it's typical as a bonsai because very slow. I've managed successfully to get a full canopy here. It needs to be pruned again. It's pruned a lot. Most of my Portulacarias get pruning every week because I push them with a lot of nutrients. The variegated one get nutrients 1 time per year max, but because it's under strong LED lights, it's about 120 watt Samsung Osram LEDs, very good quality of LEDs. It gets very compact growth, very small internodes. The leaves are very small, they stay small, they don't really become bigger than this when they are under strong lamps. I have not wired this. This is just pure clip and grow. I think this is the front, so you see it needs a trim again to come back to shape. This one and this one is about same age. This is the trunk size on this, and they started from the same size basically. When you're pruning a Portulacaria, see here I just pinch off and it's easy. They are so soft. But the only thing you need is a very sharp scissor, and you cut back to 2 leaves. And here you see it's already started to push 2 new buds out. So this will be 2 new branches. And you can just continue. And you don't need to be really careful. They grow very fast. They grow very good if you give them good light. If you don't give them good light, they will just become long and leggy. Very, very long and leggy. They like hot weather. They're from Africa, so they like dry climate, no humidity. They want strong, hot light or lamps. And it's very easy to build up pads. I'm not going to prune more because I want this to grow, but I just wanted to show you that it's super easy to cut. You don't need to be afraid of cutting. I can go back and cut this big branch. I promise you, from that cut there will come a new bud and replace this branch at the same position. And there will be even more buds forming along the trunk because they want to grow. And the thing is, you can eat them. And they are super tasty. My daughter loves them. My daughter is sitting behind the camera and watching. I'm going to give her one. Kusna? Nam nam? Portulacaria. And I wanted to talk a little bit about cuttings. This is softwood cuttings. When they are soft, they haven't really hardened up yet and gotten their bark. You can just put them in water and they will produce roots. When they have gotten a stem, it's better to put them in very free draining soil. You can do all basically without any organic matter. You don't need cocoa fiber or anything or soil. You can put them in pure sand if you want. Wait until you see new shoots come out. That's when you water. If you water before, the roots will basically rot very fast. So wait until you get new shoots, new buds forming, and that's when you water. And you need to leave as much foliage left on the cuttings because that's what's going to produce the new roots. If you remove it like a deciduous tree, you remove all the leaves, that branch, that cutting will die. So you need to leave foliage on the cuttings or they will die. And if you do it in water, they need to be young, flexible shoots. And if it's a woody, little bit woody stem, you need to put them in free draining soil. You can put them also in free draining soil and they will do, with any problems, they will do new roots, no problems. Cuttings are possible to do from any size. Even this will work. It just needs a small stem and it will do roots, produce new roots. As you see, this is about 6 months old. All the new upright shoots are the new growth. The variegated one I really don't recommend if you don't have super strong lights. I would say 100 watt and plus to do as bonsai. They become very long and leggy if you don't give them light. This has been under not so strong lights, so it's not so compact. You see it's drooping, falling down a little bit. Maybe good for cascade, but not good for much else. So I would like to thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done it. And I hope to see you next time. If you're interested in cuttings, I have a few cuttings I am selling right now. If you live in the Moscow region, you're welcome to contact me for different size cuttings.